What's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Craftavore Tastes. And today we're digging into a beer that I'm super stoked to get into on the channel. It's a first in many ways. So this is actually going to be a beer from a brewery I have never had anything from. Also, this particular beer, which happens to be Alarmist Brewing out of Chicago, Illinois, their Le Juice New England style IPA. It's actually the 2018 GABF gold medal winner in the hazy, or excuse me, let me correct myself, in the juicy or hazy IPA category that actually debuted for the first time at Great American Beer Festival this year in 2018. And what was actually funny is not only was the category debuting for the first time ever, but it actually received the most entries out of any category in the entire competition. Go figure. That shouldn't come as to a shock to most folks. Obviously, the haze game started in New England a number of years ago, has now branched to literally probably every single state across the country. So super popular. But yeah, so this can actually got sent to me by my buddy Andrew from his most recent box. And it's not really all that often that I get the opportunity to go in and try a brand new kind of gold medal winner from GABF, man. So that's super exciting. Thank you, Andrew. So let's go ahead and obviously just dive straight into the review, shall we? Let's pop a top on this guy, take a look at the appearance, get the aroma tasted, and then of course we're going to rate it. All right, so let's go ahead. Let this guy open. Straight into a glass. Cool. That guy's set up nicely. Okay. Let's dive in. Ooh, nice looking head. Super compact bubbles. Like little itty bitty kind of guys. Like really nice looking. Okay, so obviously the appearance. How does she look? Full on haze. Yeah, absolutely. It has that beautiful kind of medium light gold kind of orange kind of color. In terms of the overall look, actually, it reminds me a lot of Treehouse's Julius. It's just kind of got that kind of just orange kind of glowing look. Looks absolutely fantastic. Like I said, when I poured the beer, the head's got this kind of gorgeous little itty bitty kind of compact bubbles going on, and it looks almost kind of creamy. So straight up out, of the gate, right out of the can, the appearance obviously looks spot on, and it looks pretty damn delicious. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves an aroma. See how she smells. Ooh. That's kind of fun. So what's interesting is I would definitely say that this is definitely more citrus and stone fruit forward than tropical fruit forward. I'm not really getting mango, not really getting kind of pineapple or papaya. Like I'm getting, so I'm getting tangerines, oranges, apricot, peach, even a little bit of kind of marmalade characteristic going on there. I don't know what the ABV is on this beer because they did not list it on the can, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, slight bit of kind of residual sweetness going on. It smells inviting. Like it's very kind of citrus, kind of stone fruit forward. It smells absolutely delicious. Let's go ahead and give her a taste. Andrew, thank you so much, sir. Cheers. If I had to guess ABV from the first taste, 6.5 to 6.8, somewhere around there. If anybody knows what it is, shoot it in the comment section. I'm obviously going to look it up once the review is done. But, it's tasty. In the taste follows similar to the nose. What I will say is that, and I don't know the age of the can because I don't have can dates on it either. I will say that the taste is similar to the nose, tangerine, kind of orange, but it's subdued in a way, and not in a bad way. I don't want to misconstrue that to say that I find that it's a bit mellow. I actually think that's really cool because often so many times with New England style IPAs, things that are, double dry hopped, triple dry hopped. I mean, I think I even heard a quadruple dry hopped now. The beers can just obviously be so impactful, so in your face. And while I love that, there's a limit to how many of those you're going to have in a session, right? Like, I can have a Trillium beer or a Monkish beer or something of that nature, and it's so incredible and so pungent and so aromatic and so juicy and all of those things. But your palate just gets assaulted, right? And so at the end of that beer, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can go back. And I mean, the experience of it itself was incredible, but following up with another one in a session would be difficult. This one's not. So it's subdued and mellow in a way that I find the beer to be actually very, very delicious. Going back in for another taste, see if I can pull out some more notes. Yeah, it's definitely tangerine. It's definitely kind of orange, apricot, peach. Taste follows the nose. One of the most drinkable New England style IPAs I think I've had in quite some time. I could literally crush a lot of these in a session. I would have no problem going back more and more and more. One last sip, and then we'll give her a rating. Yeah, it's delicious. It is really, really tasty. It is super light. It's absolutely crushable. The malt is kind of just right. The tangerine, citrus, orange, stone fruit flavors make you want to come back for more. That's a really, really, really good beer. I can understand why the GABF judges put that in as a gold. From the perspective that I mentioned, have I had better New England style IPAs? Yes, I absolutely have. There's no question. But I don't know if I've had one that I found to be as incredibly drinkable. And of course I have, right? I mean, the Hill Farmsteads of the world, the Trilliums of the world. Let's put those aside. One of the most drinkable New England style IPAs I've had in a long time. We'll just leave it at that. All right, so let's go ahead and give her a rating. So, the Alarmist Brewing Le Juice New England style IPA coming in at, I have no idea because it's not on the can, but I would assume 6.5 to 6.8% ABV. Perhaps even a little bit lower, maybe 6.25. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give that guy a 4.25 caps. I think that's fair. I think that's exactly where this beer needs to be. And yeah, comfortable with that rating. Absolutely love it. All right, so that'll do it for this episode of the Craftavore Taste. I hope you join me again for another episode where I drink, I review, I rate, and I repeat. Cheers.